Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Victoria Montefusco and I'm a lover of all things when it comes to makeup, and today we're going to be playing with something that I'm super excited to play with. So this is the It'sBel Cosmetics Break the Rules palette. So I've been super excited to play with this. This palette is full of shimmery, sparkly, textured, beautiful metallic kinds of shadows. I bought this palette because of Annette's makeup corner. She's done, I believe, 2 videos on this palette, so I'll link her videos down below because, to be completely honest, she's the one who made me buy this palette. So I've actually already tested this palette 3 times, and I'll tell you what shades I used for the looks that I'm talking about. So this is the palette. For the first look, I used Just Watch, which is this shade in the bottom right corner for you all, bottom left for me. And I also used Make Me, which is this first shade right here in the second row. So that was the first look I did. The second look I did, I just used one of the shades. I used Your Choice, which is this like blue to purple duochrome. It's really beautiful. And then yesterday I did a look, and I did it on camera, but the footage got corrupted, so sadly you all are not gonna be able to see that, but I did use the 2 greens in here, which are Eager for More, which is this dark emerald green, and Not Listening, which is this light green to purple duochrome. So you'll see these looks, I'll pop them up on the screen, of course, and so you all can see what those are. But today I'm going to be using the remaining shades in this palette, the ones I haven't used yet. So I already have my mattes on my lids. I've already done the rest of my makeup. So basically everything is done except for these metallics on my eyes and also eyeliner and mascara. So if you're interested in seeing these shadows applied in real time, if you're interested in seeing some swatches, please keep on watching. All right, in case you're interested in knowing what the mattes are and what these metallics are on my inner corner and on my brow bone, I will give you all a quick little overview. So for my crease, I used all of the mattes in this palette. This is the Sweet Shop Cotton Candy palette from BH Cosmetics. So all of those pink and purple mattes I've used today in my crease. And for my outer corner, I used the dark purples and that dark red in this Club Nebula palette from Kaleidos, their collab with Angelica Nyqvist. And I also used Celestial and Nova. So these 2 shades on the bottom row, those are used in my inner corners today. So just in case you were wondering, the other shades on my eyes right now, that's what's on my eyes. So to begin, I'm going to apply glitter glue like I always do. So I'm going to use this glitter glue from Too Faced. I'm going to apply this to my lids. I always do this with metallics. I find that they stick better onto the eye when you use a glitter glue, and I've been using glitter glues in the previous 3 looks that I've done with this palette from It'sBel Cosmetics. So I'm gonna use a glitter glue today. So let's start with my pink eye, which is my right eye. I'm going to go into the shade Bold, which is this first shade in the palette. It's like a hot pink, and I'm going to go into Stay Radical, which looks like a peach to like pink duochrome. So I'm going to take Bold on the inner part of my lid, or excuse me, on the middle part of my lid, and Stay Radical on the inner part of my lid. These shades have a very wet texture. Just letting you all know that. They actually feel similar in texture to the Adept Cosmetics Plain Jane palette, so Adept's ACI formula, in case you're wondering what these shadows feel like. They're very wet feeling, and I quite enjoy that sort of texture in metallics. Wow, these shades are beautiful. It turns out Stay Radical, that shade I have in the inner part of my eye, it has a bit of a green shift to it. I mean, that's really unique. So I feel like it goes from like a peach to like a pink, like a hotter pink, and then like a bit of a green. And this Bold color, which is in the middle of my eye, I definitely see, yeah, like hot pink and then a bit of like goldy peachy in there too. So these are what the shades look like on my fingers. You can see them on my eyes. They look really pretty, and they stick well. I don't see any fallout with them. I'm just impressed with this formula so far, quite a bit. And before the glitter glue dries, let's put some purples on my other eye. So I'm going to go in with Go Rogue, which is this middle shade in the palette. It's like a purple with maybe a little bit of blue in there. I feel like I'll find out once I put it on my eyes. So Go Rogue, that middle shade, and also Make Me, which looks like a purple with a bit of a gold shift to it. So I'm gonna put that on my other eye. Oh yeah, there's definitely a blue shift in here. Oh wow, that is beautiful. Yeah, Go Rogue is definitely a purple to a blue, and Make Me has a bit of pink, a pink shift in there. Yeah, these are both really, really pretty. So this is what the purple shades look like on my lids. So Go Rogue is in the middle and Make Me is towards the inner corner of my eye. I love how these look. And these are what they look like on the finger, by the way, but I mean, these shadows are just really, really beautiful, and no fallout again. That same wet texture, they stick really easily to the glitter glue. I can say for sure now that I've tried every single one of the shades that they all look beautiful on the eyes. And you'll definitely see that in the swatches. So I'm going to apply some eyeliner and some mascara, give you all some thoughts about this palette, some thoughts I haven't already expressed with you all, and we're gonna get into some live swatches, so I hope you all are excited for that. So this is the completed look with eyeliner and mascara and all of that. So I really like how this look turned out. I like how all the looks that I've created with this palette have turned out. I just think they're beautiful. Again, like I've said, wetter texture. Some of the shades are a bit more chunkier in texture than others, which you'll see during the swatches, but they all apply beautifully with a glitter glue with my fingers, which is how I always apply metallics, and Annette was right. I really like this palette. So let's move into some swatches. So I'm going to swatch this palette from my right to my left. So we're gonna start with bold to not listening and just go down row by row. So we're first gonna start with bold, which is this hot pink shade that I'm wearing today on my eyes. This is what it looks like on my finger and on my hand, on my arm. Wow. That gold peachy shift I feel like really shows up. It's so beautiful. And this is just such a nice texture of shadow. Next, we're gonna go into Stay Radical, which is this lighter pink that I'm wearing today. This is the one with the green shift. So I hope you all are able to see that on camera. This is what it looks like. It's very much a pink to green duochrome. Again, absolutely beautiful. I love these shades. Let's go into Not Listening, which is this green to purple duochrome. This shade was really beautiful too. I love green to purple duochromes. So there it is swatched out on my arm. This one I feel like has a bit more of a translucent base, but here's what the three shades look like on my arm, and here's what they look like on my finger. Next, we're gonna go into Make Me, which is this purple, like to pink kind of goldy shade that I'm wearing today on my eyes. So Make Me, this one's really beautiful. Yeah, oh wow. That one swatches so stunning. So that's what Make Me looks like. Just a beautiful, beautiful shade. I mean, all of these are beautiful. I feel like I'm gonna be repeating myself if I say that about all of them. And next, Go Rogue, which is this very textured, a bit of a darker purple. I'm wearing this on my eyes today as well. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That one is beautiful. This one definitely has a blue shift to it, as you can see on my finger. That is stunning, that is so stunning. And last in this row, we have Eager for More, which is this emerald green. I feel like this shade has a bit more of a smoother texture. It's not as chunky. So that's what Eager for More looks like on my arm. And here are these three shades on my fingers. just beautiful metallic goodness. What more could you want? And the last row, we have your choice, which is like a purple to blue duochrome. So this one again has a bit of a sheer base, but I feel like the ones with a sheer base are able to be easily built up, especially when you have a tacky base to them. You can really get them to the opacity that you see on my finger right here. So that's your choice. Now we're gonna go into the red Rebel, which again has a bit of a smoother texture like that green, but it is very pigmented, as you can see. So that is Rebel on my arm and on my finger. And lastly, we have Just Watch. This is very much like a peachy kind of shade, bit of a gold shift. This is one of my favorites in the palette. Oh yeah. So there it is swatched on the bottom of my arm, and there it is on my finger. So these are all the shades of the It'sBel Cosmetics Break the Rules palette. These are all of the shades on my arm. I hope these swatches were helpful for you. I just wanted to show you all, I've now wiped off the swatches on my arm, and there's a little bit of staining. So the green shade, which is called Eager for More, and this pink, well, I think this is the red shade actually, which is Rebel. So Eager for More and Rebel, those shades do stain a bit on the arm. Just wanted to show you all. But keep in mind, I did not use any sort of primer, glitter glue, anything on my arm. So this representation may not be completely accurate to what happens to your eyes. Your eyes may not stain at all. My eyes personally did not stain when I used those two shades. I hope you all found this demo and these swatches and my thoughts in this review helpful on the It'sBel Cosmetics Break the Rules palette. I've really enjoyed this palette. I love having palettes like this in my collection where I know that if I want a pop of something beautiful and metallic and special, I can go to this palette to get that. I feel like this palette is going to serve a similar role in my collection that the Adept Cosmetics Plain Jane does, in which I know I can reach for those palettes whenever I just want something special and shiny and beautiful on my lids, and on days where I don't necessarily feel like reaching for my singles. So this palette is great. If you all are able to get it on pre-order, I recommend you all check it out. If you're not able to get it on pre-order this time, you should definitely follow the Instagram for the brand, because they post a lot of updates about where they are on their current pre-order, when they're gonna open up another pre-order, all that fun stuff. So if you want to order this palette, I personally recommend it, and I think Annette's videos will also give you all a good overview of some other thoughts on this palette, which she loves it as well. As you can see, she convinced me to buy it, so I hope this was helpful. So with that, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you liked this video, please like this video. It helps out with the algorithm. If you like me, please subscribe. Would definitely appreciate that. I post videos 3 times a week on this channel, beauty content and beauty related, and demos and tutorials and swatches and all that fun stuff. And if you all have any ideas for other videos I should film, if you all have any comments or questions about this palette, please comment down below. Definitely appreciate that. And if you have any questions about everything on my face today, please see the description box. So I think I covered everything. And with that, thank you for spending a little bit of your day with me, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.